What's up, all my freaky friends, and welcome back to Torpedoes and Tarantulas. I am Jeff, and I have been waiting all day to do this video because I have an unboxing of some critters that I have been waiting weeks, possibly months, to try to get my hands on. They finally arrived today, and now I am excited to share them with you. So let's get started. So these are not tarantulas, but they are carnivorous inverts. A type of invert I've been fascinated with since I was a child, and this particular species is something that I've been wanting for quite a while. These are mantids, as in praying mantis, and I got these from Mantid Kingdom. I will not ever even just get on the US Mantis website ever again. There's another mantis site that I use to get feeders, flies, and stuff that is great as well, called Mantis Place. They have really awesome feeders. This packaging is really nice. So I was on this vendor's website a couple of weeks ago and noticed a species of mantid for sale that I had been wanting, but it was out of stock. You could get on their email list to be notified, so I did that, not thinking anything of it. Totally forgot about it until last week when I got an email saying that a product that I had signed up for was now back in stock. And so I immediately jumped on there, and they had a bulk price, so I bought 5 of them. These will be my first purchased mantis. They're not the first that I've ever kept. I've had some wild caught, but these would be my first purchased captive breed, I guess you would call them, mantis. But they are in there, and they are small, but they are cute. So these are the Hymenopus coronatus. I think I'm saying that right. This is the orchid mantis, or on their website listed as the Malaysian orchid mantis. And they are adorable. They're all alive and well. That one's actually eating a fruit fly right now. That's totally awesome. So there's 4 of them. They're a little bigger than I expected. They were listed as an L2, which for you tarantula guys or scorpion guys or gals, that would be kind of like an instar, like their second instar. So these guys, this is only their second molt, first or second molt. But there they are. I will open the container up here pretty quick and show them to you and get them in their new homes. So sit tight, guys. Alright, so I've got the enclosures ready. So let's get these little guys out. You can see I've got them all set out here. The enclosures there in the background. We'll just kind of move things aside, and we'll just do these little guys one at a time. The enclosures, a pretty basic setup. It's a 32-ounce deli cup with a couple of inches of sphagnum moss because orchid mantis are moisture dependent, or a human species, if you will. So I gave them that instead of Biodude substrate or cocoa fiber, which I don't mess with anymore. And then, of course, some sticks, plenty of molting places to cling and molt. And you will notice that I gave them a light spritz off to one side of the enclosure because they are liable to be thirsty. So, excuse me, without further ado, let's check out the first orchid mantis. These little guys are just so cute. I don't know how good of a look I'll be able to give you guys here with this camera, but look at it. Isn't it just adorable? I mean, it's just so darn cute. There it is. There's the first one. I love praying mantis. They are so cool. So, let's see if we can get this little guy into its new home. Sure, there won't be much of a problem. And there's actually a molt in this one. So it did molt in transit, and it is now, I guess, an L3 because they were listed on the site as an L2. There we go. It has grabbed onto a stick and is already trying to climb out of its new home. There is the first one in its new house. Wish I could get the camera to focus a little better. Okay, let's move on to the next one before this little guy gets out. Alright, so here is orchid mantis number 2. And again, a molt. So this one is an L3 as well, I guess. These guys are such gorgeous little mantids. They are very popular and highly sought after in the hobby. And I just recently found out after I purchased 5 of them that they are about a middle of the road. Oh, this one doesn't want to go into enclosure. They're about middle of the road in difficulty in care. There's a lot of misinformation that is out there about them, but one thing that everyone seems to agree on is that they are a moisture-dependent species or a human species. But it's kind of a fine line on getting that right. But there is the second orchid mantis in its home. Let's move on to the next one. And here is orchid number 3. And yes, just like the other 2, it molted in transit and is now an L3. So that's really awesome. That's 3 out of 3 so far that have molted before I even got them. So there it is. Let's get it into its new home. Maybe it'll go in a little easier than the last couple did. The first one went in okay. The second one, of course, you saw climbed right up onto my thumb. Did not want to go into the enclosure. And there that one goes. Grabbed onto the stick and is working its way down into its new home. They are tiny, so sorry if that's the best view I can give you because they are so small. You can see that one doing the mantis thing with the mimicking being blown by the wind. Alright, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, and so here is number 4, looking cute as all hell. And yes, just like the other ones, this one molted in transit as well, so it is also an L3. That is 4 for 4. That's just insane. So let's go ahead and get this guy into a new house. Let's see if it will go a little easier than the other ones did. I haven't tried my paintbrush yet. I usually use that for tarantulas, but let's try the paintbrush and see. No, this one's going to try to go for a little bit of a jog. There we go. On its stick in its new home. Looking over at us and checking us out. We got one more left, guys. Let's get to it. And now, folks, for orchid mantis number 5. And yes, that is right. You can see this one molted as well. So they are all now L3. That one right there just happened to grab a fruit fly as soon as I open the enclosure. That is crazy. I don't know if I want to disturb its meal right now to rehouse it, so I will do that later. I'm sure it will go just as well as the rest of them did. There we go, guys. A species that I have been super excited to try to get. Finally got my hands on. I'm so stoked to share them with you guys. And I will definitely be sharing updates and feeding videos and stuff like that. I have some fruit flies on order in the mail. Sorry about the shakiness, guys. And big shout out and thank you to Deshaun George at Mantid Kingdom. Guys, if you want mantids, again, sorry for the shakiness. If you want mantids, go check them out. They got some good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it and that you will let me know with a thumbs up and a comment. If you have not subscribed, please do that. Share this awesome video with your friends. And as always, take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching. God bless and good night.